When shoplifters strike,
Security guards just been stabbed in the leg. He's smashed up a load of things, grabbed our manager and then gone.
The offending behaviour is getting out of control.
When he was arrested, he was in possession of a lock knife.
can they be caught?
Okay, I believe that you've been shoplifting this morning, so just stand up for me.
It's really shocking how brazen they'd gotten.
From the lone wolves to organised crime gangs.
They steal almost to order high-value items to get the biggest bang for their buck.
Anyone up here? Bingo!
Cigarettes. These guys had extensive criminal histories across Europe.
This series follows the police forces
Let's go and get some results.
on the hunt.
Stop, plain clothes, please, stop, you're under arrest for theft.
Do you know why we have stopped you?
Attempting to protect the victims.
Yes,
Jeff, you all right, mate?
What's them last given ETA-wise?
He wants 5 minutes.
Oh, that's unacceptable. This is life-threatening.
And bring down the criminals.
Shoplifting is a crime. We want to bring offenders to justice, and that is not easy.
Right, you're under arrest. Police assault.
Good. Right, thank you everyone for coming. We've got 3 days of action in relation to Operation Vulture, where we work together to tackle retail crime. We've got a full list of town centre targets. Right, so key wanted, Burnley Brothers. One is wanted for times 5 shoplifting. So he has warning markers for drugs and ailment. His brother is wanted for 2 thefts, warning markers for drugs, violent, and he will conceal. Last known address, same as his brother. So they're today's targets. Radio channel will be 1434 Burnley. And you two are already in a call sign, aren't you? Everyone else just go off colours. Let's go and get some results. The offending behaviour is getting out of control. They don't even try and hide it, to be fair. They will go into the store. They know they might get verbally challenged by staff, but that staff will not try and physically detain them. So they will just openly walk in, select what they want and leave the store.
Everybody knows who they are because they just bang at it constantly. But they are drug users, so they have to feed the habit somehow, don't they? And they do it by shoplifting.
When was the last time you saw him? They're still in this area.
They're always
aren't
knocking
they?
around town, aren't they? I see them quite a bit on Yorkshire Street.
Yeah. I've seen him up here recently, and then there's that caravan, isn't there?
Yeah, they're always going to.
So we can check that if they're not at the home address. Yeah. Because ideally we need to get them in today for these shopliftings. Operation Vulture is non-stop. You know, we're never short of work. There is always outstanding suspects to go and target or victims reporting the shoplifting. It's really, really busy.
Almost 11,000 shoplifting offences were recorded in Lancashire last year. Operation Vulture targets the most serious offenders in the county.
Hello. You okay?
You all right?
Yes, are you?
Yes. We just come to take statements from the jobs yesterday and CCTV if that's readily available as well. They'd be happy to proceed with that.
Yes.
Or is that in there? So this is him just entered the store now?
Yeah, that's it.
Coming down to the meat aisle. Yeah, he's taken his bag off and he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's roughly 6 meat items there into his bag. Staff have challenged him, but he's not listening and he's ran straight out the store. He's concealing them straight into his jacket, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up the jacket, and then he's still got a few in the arms. Down his pants as well. I think you can tell by the way he's walking, he's got stuff down his pants.
It's really shocking how brazen shoplifters have gotten over the last few years. We can have between 1 offence and 5 offences in a day, and we can lose between £1,000 per month to £4,000.
Home address. Shall we put 1 at back just in case?
Mm-hmm.
Go around the back.
Bloody hell. Big dogs.
I'll just stay you until you get in.
Was it just shooting?
What?
Is it just shooting? Can we just come in?
in the house.
Me and
Sit where?
I can't put the dogs out that way. I've no doors.
Are they friendly?
Yeah.
Come on, dogs. You wanted, pal, for shoplifting? Yeah.
It's just
Put
one.
your hands behind your back. He's under arrest. Just put your hands behind your back.
Where's he going?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you. So you're under arrest for several shoplifting offences. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. So do not mention when questioned something which is relied in court. Anything you do say may be given you evidence. Where are your shoes?
Mum, give the kid. What, love?
Give the kid.
Yeah. You're not keeping him, are you?
He'll just be in for whilst he's being questioned, and then they'll have to decide what to do with him. Come and lock this door. Right, I'll just give you a quick search. Oh, Kirsty, you've got gloves on. The brothers are prolific. So they're just constantly hammering stores in town. There's probably a job for them, like fortnightly, weekly. But obviously the other brother's out. He'll be knocking around somewhere, I'm sure, probably in the town centre.
When he's wanted, he will commit a lot of offences because he knows he's going to get arrested anyway. It's important that we do locate and arrest him as soon as possible.
The hunt for an organised crime group who have stolen almost £200,000 worth of goods from supermarkets across the UK.
They were just getting away with it time and time again.
gangs of criminals that work together, go into those shops in a planned way to go and steal certain items almost to order. So they will target high-value items that will have a high resale price to get the biggest bang for their buck, if you like. And these OCGs are really well organised, with a whole hierarchy of people within it, and they can be particularly difficult to tackle and disband.
Tesco Security passed the case to Opal, a national police intelligence unit who target shoplifting OCGs.
There are about 20 in the wider group, and there are further 9 that we identified of who were kind of the highest impact to go after. We identified 3 that were Farhan, Boya and Miran. These are the spotters looking out across the store, looking for the items to target and looking at where members of staff are. Here we have another male with a backpack entering the store. And we've got the 2 offenders within the same aisle now, but making no interaction with each other to avoid detection that they're acting as part of a group. We can see them out entering the lift with all of the goods. Very quickly, as soon as that lift door closes, we can see him loading up into his backpack as quickly as possible. Keeping a few items in the basket there to look like a legitimate shopper. And they walk with great purpose through the store, and they know exactly where they're going, know exactly how they're going to operate. Paying for some items to look like a legitimate purchase. Leaving the shop here with a backpack full of stolen items. He's changed his backpack to try not to look like the same individual, and he's gone back in again for a second round of goods. With this group, usually they'll use foil-lined bags to make sure that the alarms don't go off when they exit the store. Here they are, they're back into the store again. The offenders are really brazen in their activities. We've got the female entering the lift here, where you think, like the others, she might well be looking to fill her bag here, but she's not going to do that. We have her heading out to what is the clothing aisles, which has got a little bit more coverage around her, where she feels like she's less likely to be seen, and stashing the basket underneath the clothes so that the other shoppers around her can't see what she's doing.
The trio stole almost £200,000 worth of stock from Tesco stores across the UK. One of the key areas they targeted was Surrey.
When I first realised how big the investigation actually was, I was lost for words. I had never taken on a job this big before.
And what's the breakdown of offences across the UK?
184.
And how many of those are Tesco's and how many are other stores? Do we know?
153 at Tesco's.
Talk to me about the locations. Where has been most affected by the gang?
Yeah, in the top 3 we've got Thames Valley Police, followed by Hertfordshire, Essex, and then ourselves. So we've got an officer in charge in every force. They would travel all around the UK, they would then come back into the same areas again, the same stores, and they were just getting away with it time and time again.
The 3 suspects seemed linked to 120 crimes, but police still needed to prove they conspired to steal on this industrial scale to bring the maximum charge.
somebody when they've already got it. Yeah. Oh, you've managed to sneak them round.
Nick here.
Just stop. Nick here, yeah. Stop.
He's been arrested this morning at 12:06 by 6189 on suspicion of a number of thefts. He's been arrested so far for one on the 17th, the 7th and the 5th.
You working at the minute? No. Are you dependent on any drugs, legal highs or solvents?
Methadone, crack and heroin.
Okay, I'm going to authorise your detention, secure and preserve evidence and to obtain evidence by questioning. In effect, we'll get CCTV statements and then interview you, okay?
Okay.
Did you say hot chocolate?
Yeah. A couple of cereal bars and all, please.
Can you have hot chocolate, 2 sugars and a couple of cereal bars? No, but I'll get you one. All right, we'll be as quick as we can.
Thank you.
Yeah? All right, see you soon. I've had a look at his previous, he's got loads, so we'll be looking at keeping him, charging him, remanding for court tomorrow.
Cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no worries, so just get on that and do a 7 as well.
Yeah.
Up.
Okay.
A lot of the time it can be challenging because they'll wear hats or face coverings, so you can't always identify them. It's quite good because it catches them right in the act. Some of the staff members will know these shoplifters as frequent flyers, so they'll be able to identify them and they'll know their names. Sometimes they just walk in and walk out like it's their area to take what they want. Paddling pools. Take all sorts.
Right, previous. So he's 45 convictions for 106 offences, last convicted in May this year. 75 for theft and dishonesty offences. Loads for committing offences on bail, committing shopliftings when he's on bail. Failed to comply with the requirements for community order. Breach of a CBO, so he's not bailable.
John is charged with 3 shop thefts and kept in custody overnight.
Let's get this sorted. So, because it's an insecure dock, we've got to put 2 cuffs on. All right, thank you. Right, just watch yourself on stairs, can't be slippy.
Well, we're just heading to court now. It's not something ordinarily we would do with every prisoner, but this particular prisoner, because he's been a prolific offender and he's known to us, we're going to apply to the court for a CBO, which is a criminal behaviour order. And that criminal behaviour order will run alongside whatever conviction he gets at court. And on that criminal behaviour order, we can put certain conditions on it. It can absolutely be certain areas, certain shops. We can include times a day, so they don't go in certain times a day. Whatever you can think of, even if it's out of the box to try and quell that offending behaviour, you can apply for, and it's up to the court whether they think it's something that can stop either the antisocial behaviour side of the offence or the offence itself. Our ultimate hope is we'll get some sort of sanction for the shoplifting offence. It could be custodial sentence and get the CBO through as well.
If John is convicted, he could be sentenced to 6 months in prison. John's brother, Jimmy, is wanted for shop thefts totaling £533. He is now Operation Vulture's most wanted. Undercover officers and other units are pulled into the hunt.
If you can go back to the pharmacy, see if he has been in today. If he's not, he's going to go back. He's not going to not go for his methadone, is he? Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see if he turns up while we're there.
See if he's been in.
Ah, excellent. Thank you.
Let's go.
You know what it looks like?
He comes in for his methadone script. Is there a set time when he comes, do you know?
Well, I've not seen him, to be fair, for a bit.
We don't want him to commit any further offences, which he will do to fund his habits. So it's important for us that we track him down and charge and try and remand him for the offences as soon as possible to prevent any repeat victims and obviously putting the stores at risk.
In Operation Even, Surrey police strike with a morning raid.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy to steal.
Surrey officers have identified 3 gang members responsible for 120 crimes and almost £200,000 of loss.
I had never taken on a job this big before. The problem with the case file was just a vast amount of evidence we had. We had so many jobs up and down the UK with so many bits of CCTV. It was just trying to watch it all and trying to figure out what part each member played on that particular date.
Midway through the investigation, one of the gang members attempted to flee the country.
Miron was arrested at the border, trying to go to Ireland, we believe, before we were ready to go with the case. We sent 2 officers down that night to go and pick her up because we were worried about losing her. Miron was brought to Guildford custody. We had Firon and Boyer still outstanding, and we were quite concerned they were also going to try and flee. So that sort of forced our hands quicker into getting intel to go to the court and get a warrant. Thanks.
Hi, I just pop here, which that would open me.
Please, can you open the door?
Grab the crowbar. Hello, police. Anyone up here? Where are you? Out of here. Huh?
Yeah.
So, no one detained in here. Huh? Yeah. Is you there?
No, I speak English.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Firan and Boyer were both present, which we were over the moon about.
He can be linked with conspiracy.
Same?
Yeah. For conspiracy as well. Alright, so I'm arresting you for conspiracy for theft.
So I'm arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy and steal. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something you later in line court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Okay?
Okay. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Alright. You want me to sit in with him?
To strengthen their case, police needed to find physical evidence of stolen goods.
So you know what we're looking for? 2 for repaired razors, 2 for...
But multi, if we're talking, have we got one pack? Are we going to seize like
No, loads.
Just loads?
Yeah, put it all in one bag. Yeah. Any like foil lined bag?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Bingo!
The dress had what we believe are stolen items.
2 pounds of safe headphones, 2 pounds, all of these USB stuff, cigarettes, pocket brushes, razor wires, makeup.
We got 200 and something memory sticks and SD stuff.
Thank you.
Approximately.
A lot of alcohol, so bottles of champagne, wine, spirits.
Officers seized hundreds of items, from beauty to electrical goods and bottles of champagne, worth more than £4,500 from a single stealing spree.
Often many lines of crime that they follow, retail crime being one of them, and the funds from that are often ploughed back into other areas of criminality.
Are we ready for briefing?
Yes, sir.
As we'll ever be.
Go on, Mum.
That's where... I think I'm going to take...
Right, thank you all for coming. So just to give you an update, he pleaded guilty at court and he got sentenced to a 16-week suspended sentence for 12 months. But a positive with that one is he got 2 rehabilitation orders, one in relation to his drug use and the other in relation to alcohol use. So hopefully it'll put some preventative measures in place because this is why he's offending, to fund these habits. We was also successful in getting a 2-year criminal behaviour order on him to ban him from the shops he's been offending in. So that was a really, really good result. So today's focus is going to be around arresting brother who looks very similar, try and get hold of him for the offences and look to charge and remand him today. He's wanted for numerous offences and we don't want him re-offending. A lot of the time when they know they're wanted by police, they will up their offending behaviour and commit more offences because they feel like they've nothing to lose. We just need to be in the locations, keep checking the addresses, putting pressure on family.
Move! It's
It is.
coming in, will you please? Come in. Jockey! I'm on my floor.
What, are you determined now to change your ways, it sounds like, a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's about, innit? You can only try. God loves a tryer, innit? I can never say 100,000,000% because I'd be lying to you probably, but...
Get hold of
Listen,
get him to ring Kater and we'll come straight and meet him, or he can come into the police station and we're good to go.
Listen, all I can do, right, is try and bend his arm a bit. But, you know what I mean? I can't force him down there, but he's a wet wipe, you know what I mean? Honestly, he's a turd, but I'll try. Yeah?
Yeah. All right. He might be up and about going to score his drugs, so we'll have a quick look, then caravan. There's a number of our nominals that use this caravan. I've seen him in this caravan before, but we're going to get lucky this morning and find him.
Anybody in? Police?
Don't fall through it.
Police, anybody in? Who is it? Who is it? Have you seen? No.
Andrew is another known shop thief and target of Operation Vulture.
Big Tesco.
I've not been shoplifting. I've not done anything. What? Where's this? Where's the footage? I want to see footage.
So I'll just tell you. So you're under arrest for a shoplifting.
Right, I'll grab your bag. Yeah. Let me pass you.
It can't be me. I've not even been in Tesco.
Right, just watch your step. Whoa!
Look, fuck off with that camera, mate, you little prick.
Oh,
fuck off. No, being serious,
right,
mate.
right.
Fuck off with the camera. Fuck off with the camera. Trying to be right here, you know what I mean?
No, it's all right. It is quite satisfying when we're looking for outstanding suspects and we come across one that we wasn't expecting to find. It ticks one off the list for us. He got identified from the footage. It's been responsible, so he's been arrested on suspicion of shoplifting. What's your head?
I know, I'm trying to watch me. They're pulling me about, man.
Andrew is convicted of 5 shop thefts and an assault. He is sentenced to 4 months in prison. The hunt for Jimmy continues.
Every minute I was panicking. I was worried the clock was going to run out. Have you got the evidence to charge them? Do you need further evidence gathering? Have you got statements, CCTV? What's missing in order to get a charge?
To secure bigger prison sentences, police needed to prove a conspiracy and show the gang worked as a team in planned thefts across the UK.
I am PC Dodd, based at Staines Police Station. Did you plan to steal items from Tesco?
Planifikację po raz w magazyn?
No comment.
But if you started going no comment, you can sort of guess that's how the interview's going to go.
Can you tell me what you're doing here?
No comment.
You placing items into your bag?
No comment.
She went no comment to everything in the interview.
With Miron saying nothing, PC Dodd interviewed Ferran.
Who is in charge of this operation?
No comment.
Did you suggest the idea of working as a team to steal the items?
No comment.
Did you plan to be the lookout while the theft occurred?
No comment.
Firan went no comment to all questions.
The team needed a result from interviews to enhance evidence already found at the house. The third suspect, Boyer, was their only hope.
The time is 22:06 hours. So, you've been arrested for conspiracy. Have you ever worked as a team in order to steal items?
Officers close in on Lancashire's #1 shop thief target.
Why'd we run off?
I won't be me
Right, sit there, be quiet.
My job was to interview. I can't remember how many hours I worked. It's quite stressful to work up against the clock.
Did you plan to steal items from Tesco?
No comment.
Did you plan to be the lookout while the theft occurred?
No comment.
Laura Miron and Avila Firan declined to comment. The final suspect, Nicolae Boyer, was the last hope. He was interviewed with a Romanian interpreter.
The time is 22:06 hours. So, you've been arrested for conspiracy. Do you know Firan?
Îl știi pe Ovidiu Florian Firan?
Îl știu, ți-am mai spus cum, de la un grătar, de la ălea, dar îl știu.
I know him, as I said. We have met just having a barbecue.
You met at a barbecue. Do you not think it's a bit funny that you're friends with Firan and yet you don't know that he's in the store at the same time as you?
Dar nu l-am văzut. Poate dacă îl vedeam.
Perhaps had I seen him.
Do you often carry a backpack with you?
Am venit doar cu rucsacul.
I have been
Nu des,
using the backpack. Not very often, but I have.
Okay, is that backpack foiled lined at all?
No.
No.
Have you ever worked as a team in order to steal items?
No.
No.
He was sort of saying it's just a coincidence that Firan and Miron are in the shop on the same day as him, even though it would be in, like, Manchester. He was just saying it's a coincidence. Yeah.
Cases like this, the offence of conspiracy to steal, we have particular challenges with CPF. I think due to the sheer scale of the offending, trying to prove and convince them of the scale of the offending was quite unique in that respect.
A decision from the Crown Prosecution Service came back. All three suspects were charged with the harder offence to prove, conspiracy to steal, and remanded in prison until trial.
They originally went not guilty. Therefore, the case file had to have everything on. And this is a massive job. There were so many offences across the UK. And then maybe a week before the trial, they changed the plea and went guilty. Firan received 3.5 years. Miron received 3 years and 3 months. And Boyer received 2 years and 11 months in prison.
We were really happy with the sentence. Following on from the successes that we got with the 3 main offenders, we saw offending from the group cease entirely. So it's really clear that they just weren't anticipating that kind of full-force policing response, the tactic of using conspiracy charges and such heavy sentences being weighed against them. So that was the kind of greatest success for us, was kind of to disrupt all that wider offending as well.
I think it's going to be front, yeah. Right.
Somebody's got the dog in the front room. So police, open the door or we'll have to put it through.
He believes there's someone inside.
Wait, we're in!
Bring that side back, let's get a better toolbox out.
She's upstairs. He's not here.
Right, so plan now, we'll just go around key locations and look for him. All right, so we must be out and about somewhere.
"11 days into the hunt for Jimmy, police detain a suspect.
Which one is it? You're under arrest, mate.
When they've been arrested, if they're not both in custody, they will often say, it's not me, it's my brother, just to throw a bit of doubt into the investigation.
Why have we run off?
I won't mean my brother was there.
Sit there and be quiet. Sit there and be quiet.
He's been found him.
I'm pretty certain that's the right fella, because I've locked them both up before. This fella's got a neck tattoo on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Does it have a funny little eye like that round on his neck?
Yeah, yeah. But at the minute, I do think you're right, move. And if you say in custody that you're not, you'll also get locked up for obstruct police, all right?
He did his usual trick, but he was pulling a fast one.
Yeah, you'll right. Just come over to this van with us.
We're hopeful when it goes to court, he will get a custodial sentence, but we'll get a 3-year criminal behaviour order. It just gives the retailers some protection and hopefully will be a deterrent for him not to go back into those stores.
Yeah, right, jump in there, watch your head. Sit down, all right? Yeah.
Jimmy is convicted of 2 shop thefts. He is sentenced to 16 weeks in prison.
It's just a cycle of offending behaviour, unfortunately, at the moment, but we are trying our best with the criminal behaviour orders to get the shops protection, and we'll just keep going.